The following tutorial, presented by the North Park University Office of International Affairs, will provide information about your responsibilities while on OPT. We will address OPT-related reporting requirements, employment guidelines, unemployment, and travel. While on OPT, you are required to report your employment activities and information in the SEVP portal. The Student Exchange Visitor Program has created a portal to be used by students on OPT or STEM. On or around your start date, you will receive an email from the address above on logging into your portal account. Add this address to your email contacts to ensure it doesn't go to your spam folder. If your login expires, contact your DSO to reset your portal account. For step-by-step instructions on how to use the SEVP portal, visit studyinthestates.dhs.gov SEV Portal Help. The SEVP portal will allow you to view details about your post-completion OPT or STEM OPT, report changes to your address, telephone, and employer information, and view and update your employer information. For help with troubleshooting, call the SEVP Response Center at 703-603-3400. OPT employment must be related to your major field of study and may be full-time, 40 hours per week, or part-time, capped at 20 hours per week. Paid employment may include multiple employers, work for more than one employer, short-term multiple employers, or gigs. Performing arts students may complete several gigs. Be sure to maintain a list of all employers, dates of employment, and the length or duration of your gigs. OPT employment can also include work for hire, a service provided on a contractual rather than an employment relationship. Keep records and documentation of who and how long you worked for the person or entity who hired you. Self-employed business owner. You may start a business and be self-employed on OPT, but any work you do must be full-time. You must prove that you have a proper business license and that your business is related to your academic degree. Or employment through an agency. You must be able to prove you worked at least 20 hours per week. Post-completion OPT may also be unpaid. You may work as a volunteer or unpaid intern. Any volunteering must be full-time, at least 20 hours per week, and you must keep documented evidence that you met the 20-hour minimum. During post-completion OPT, you cannot accrue more than 90 days of unemployment. The 90 days are an aggregate, the total number of days you are unemployed starting from your approved OPT start date. Should you exceed 90 days of unemployment, you will be in violation of status unless you have applied to continue your education by a change of educational level or transfer to another school, departed the U.S., or taken action otherwise to maintain your status. Before traveling outside the U.S. during OPT, your I-20 must be signed by a DSO every 6 months. When traveling, you must present a signed I-20, your EAD card, and a letter from your employer verifying employment. Unless absolutely necessary, you should not travel outside the U.S. before receiving your EAD card. There are two types of extensions of post-completion OPT. The first is referred to as cap-gap extension. You may be eligible for the cap-gap extension if you have filed an H-1B petition and change of status request on time, but your F-1 status and employment authorization are set to expire before you are approved for a change to H-1B status. The cap governs the gap between the end of F-1 status and October 1st, the earliest date you can start employment on the H-1B. Visit the USCIS website for more information. STEM OPT extension is another type of extension. Certain F-1 students who receive STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math degrees, are eligible to apply for a 24-month extension of post-completion OPT. Only a few of North Park's degrees are designated as STEM fields by the U.S. Department of Education. To learn more about the STEM OPT extension, visit the USCIS website. If you believe you may qualify for either a CAP-GAP or STEM extension, see OIA for more information.